the 11th century, a young and vigorous civilization was growing. Its power stretched from the deserts of Africa to the shores of the East. Islam.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Starting from its cradle in Arabia, Islam spread from India to Spain. Across 4,000 miles, Muslim travelers passed through a single world, united by mosques and the call to prayer. Muslim manpower was renewed by nomadic tribes of the Sahara and Central Asia. Their cavalry became the vanguard of holy war. Where the sword went, trade followed. Islam taught that to barter is to be pious. A merchant told of his ambitions.
I want to send Persian saffron to China, where I hear that it fetches a high price, and then ship Chinese porcelain to Greece, Greek brocade to India, Indian iron to Aleppo, Aleppo glass to the Yemen, and Yemeni striped material to Persia.
Muslim merchants were the world's middlemen. Every deal was a chance to exchange ideas. Muslims saw Islam as a garden in the desert. Its towns and cities were oases. The western jewel of the Islamic world was also the largest city in Europe, Córdoba, in southern Spain. At the heart of the city was the Mezquita, the great mosque. Muslim writers lavished praise upon Córdoba. One counted 80,000 market stalls, 900 bathhouses, and over 1,000 mosques.
Córdoba has no equal in North Africa, and hardly any in Egypt, Syria, or Mesopotamia, for the size of its population, the cleanliness of its streets, its mosques, and the number of its caravanserais.
Córdoba grew rich from metalwork and was famous for its weavers.
They make various textiles, the loveliest that can be imagined. They dye leathers from North Africa, excellent and costly. No specialist anywhere else in the world can equal them.
But it was as a center of learning that Córdoba was most famed. Just one of Córdoba's many libraries housed 400,000 volumes. Here, in Islamic Spain, the legacy of knowledge from Greece and Rome was saved, copied, and cherished. Outside the city walls was the Caliph's palace, the Medinat al-Zahra. We know how it once looked. Here the Caliph was served by 3,000 slaves and a harem of twice as many women. Al-Zahra's ponds were so big, we're told, it needed thousands of loaves of bread a day to feed the fish. Chief among its marvels was the sitting room of the Caliph.
The roof was in gold tile and translucent blocks of alabaster. Whenever light entered this room, and the Caliph wished to astonish his courtiers, he had only to make a sign, and Mercury in the center of the room would move. The room itself seemed to turn, frightening the assembly.
For Muslims, a garden was a mirror of paradise. In every corner of the palace, the sound of running water could be heard. And water helped drive an agricultural revolution across the Islamic world. "5,000 water wheels lined the banks of Cordoba's river, the Guadalquivir, grinding corn for the city's workers, irrigating the land. The fertile land nurtured warriors who would drive Islam's frontiers deeper into Africa, Europe, and beyond.